Welcome to our channel, a portal to a universe where every frame tells a tale and each review leads to cinematic wonders. Get ready to be immersed in the enchanting world of film, where our passionate crew of cinephiles will accompany you through a range of emotions, from laughter to tears, as we discover the magic that makes movies unforgettable. Today, we'll watch a review video about House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 2. Rhaenyra the Cruel, Review, Blood Cheese's aftermath drives a solid outing. House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 2, Rhaenyra the Cruel, is another terrific part of the Game of Thrones precursor, as the dance of the dragons edge closer to genuinely catching fire. The second episode focuses on the aftermath of Blood and Cheese's execution of Prince Jaehaerys Targaryen, which drives the story and character storylines. It leads to disputes on both sides of the green or black split, some of which are better than others. The aftermath of Blood and Cheese is preferable to the moment itself. Aegon and Helaena each have memorable scenes, though House of the Dragon's version of Blood and Cheese had issues, particularly with the scene's effect. The same cannot be said regarding the aftermath. Whether it's King Aegon II Targaryen's rage, Alicent Hightower's guilt, or Helaena Targaryen having to sit through a funeral procession and cope with the reality of what happened. The show delivers gripping, dramatic character work and some outstanding performances. Tom Glencarney is particularly good here, as we get to see a lot more of not only his acting range, but also Aegon's emotional range. His wrath is impressive, but his crying breakdown later on makes him feel much more human. Faya Sabin is also fantastic as Helaena, conveying so much via her eyes and nailing the complexity of a bereaved parent with someone who is frequently lost in their own dreams. This episode gives her a bit more grounding, and while it is not always pleasant, it effectively depicts her grief and loss. House of the Dragon nails some key character scenes but misses others. Hightower shines, but HOTD needs more. Demon, one of the best parts of Game of Thrones were the chats between 2 or 3 characters in dark places, and House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 2 does the same in its best moments. The sequences with Otto Hightower, one involving Aegon and Criston Cole, the other Alicent, are particularly effective in this regard, accurately depicting how these conversations where power balances alter. This is very helpful for one of the House of the Dragon cast members. Rhys Ifans gives his best performance as Otto to date, towering even as his role becomes smaller. And with a sense of theater as though we're watching him on stage, capturing the tragedy of a man doing Shakespeare in a soap opera. It's also very much a credit to writer Sarah Hess, who gives him, and others, some great dialogue and back and forths to work with, and director Claire Kilner, who stages the scenes like play, drawing us into these moments and letting us linger with them. I also have to give praise to the scene between Rhaenyra and Daemon Targaryen. Like many of their Season 1 interactions, it cackles with electricity, there's a furious chemistry, and it always feels right on the edge of boiling over. However, it also highlights a bit of a problem, in that there's just not enough of this with Daemon so far this season. And I am worried about losing out on that dynamic as he heads to Harrenhal. The Cargill twins' duel falls short of Game of Thrones' best sword fights. However, the fight between Arryk and Erryk is really good. The Cargill twins' duel, which leads in the deaths of both Ser Erryk and Ser Erryk, serves as the first action sequence in House of the Dragon Season 2. Overall, I thought this was quite good. The decision to engage Mysaria felt a little forced and too convenient for the sake of her atonement. But I loved the inclusion of Rhaenyra in the scene, which does not occur in the novel. That is not strictly because it raises the stakes. We know she will not be killed, therefore Erryk must be destroyed, but rather because it demonstrates she is under threat and can easily be reached by Green's members. That might be a great drive for her to progress during the season. The fight itself is largely well done, and I particularly appreciated how it delved into the emotions of the two brothers. However, it falls short when compared to the best sword fights from Game of Thrones. There isn't the same suspense as the Mountain and the Viper, the same visceral brutality as the Hound and Brienne. Or the grandeur and passion of Clegane, another fight between brothers. Again, it's not horrible, the choreography is solid, and it makes good use of Rhaenyra's bedchamber area, but I believe it might have been longer to allow for more passion and emotion, resulting in a stronger struggle. Overall, though, this was another nice, if not amazing, event that adds to the steady build-up to the Dance of the Dragons. That's the end. Unlock the secrets of storytelling through our video, our YouTube channel's guide to the art of cinema. Join us as we delve into the narratives, the characters, and the sheer enchantment that movies bring to our lives. From script to screen, we've got it all covered. Join us as we analyze, critique, and appreciate the magic of movies. Subscribe to our channel for more videos.